Okay. Part 2. I was interrupted. I wanted to re-record my part 1, which turned into a short. But I didn't want to do that. So, emotional constipation. I now have a job for my EA. I have an on-site service for my EAP job on Monday. They just called. Well, I called them, and they let me know that there was something available, so I took it. I don't think I'm going to be working at my full-time job next week. I do have a letter from my doctor. I did talk to my doctor today. They said that if they can get the FMLA paperwork, they'll fill it out, which is good. However, I won't get paid, but I'll save my vacation, so that'll work out really well. I don't really know what's going to happen. Tomorrow, my dad and I are going to the funeral home. I called him a couple times today. I talked to him. He's eating, trying to work, has a massive headache, doesn't get a lot of sleep. Broke down a little bit on the phone with me and said that he thinks someone's looking through the door and thinking he's going to show up. Oh, good, I'm not emotionally constipated. It's now been, what, 36 hours since she died? Yeah. And, I cry so much. I cry so fucking much. I haven't cried very much in the last 6 hours, which is good. I only told one person about my mom's death. I did lie to another person. They said, "How's your week going?" And I said, "Okay." I said that to the first person too. And then I corrected myself and I said, if I'm asking you guys to be honest and open, I have to be honest and open. So I told her she lost her mom, and I wrote something down. She said, get it actually, because I wanted to put it on my video. She said, okay, there we go, that's good. She said, "You taught me to take time for yourself, for myself." She said, "Take time for you. That's what you taught me." And I appreciate them saying that they are there to talk. That's kind of why I didn't want to say anything to anybody else, because it's not about me. Their time isn't about me. I appreciated her words, but I'm really going to try and keep it together. Mindfulness did work, actually. That was a really good technique for me. It kept me on track. I was able to refocus. I was able to, be here, be now. It was a really good thing. I think that's how I'm gonna just survive, is being present, being here. I hope that helps somebody. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. My big kid, my 17-year-old, made lunch. I was out in the kitchen, and about 10 o'clock, it's 10:20. I had my doctor's appointment video call on at 10:40, and he said, "Can you make pancakes?" And because he was doing sausage, like in my last video, I said I smell sausage, and didn't make pancakes. He made them. I came out and there was toast, and pancakes, and sausage and eggs ready. And I told him I'm sorry that I didn't make pancakes. And he'd come back and he said, it's alright. I don't want to be too hard on myself that I feel like I'm losing them or dropping the ball for them, but I don't know. I'm going to my dad's tomorrow. We're gonna do the funeral arrangements. I'm gonna pick him up. Broke my heart. He's eating. He's trying to sleep. He has a massive headache. I think I said that in the short. But he teared up on the phone and said she didn't prepare me. This is a leaf that I found on the floor. She didn't prepare me. We didn't think she was gonna die. She just croaked. She just died. She wasn't sick. She didn't have any heart issues. It was a fucking tragic phone call. It was the worst kind. For the living, it's the worst kind. She didn't feel anything. She didn't. By the time she hit the floor, she was dead. There was nothing there. They couldn't even do an IV in her calf. She had no blood pressure. So I have an EAP assignment on Monday in the evening. I told Dad I would teach him how my mom did laundry. I said, what did you need? He said, I don't even know how to wash clothes. So he wasn't ready. He wasn't prepared. And I'm gonna go help him out with that. I told him I can show him and teach him how Grammy washed clothes. I said I don't wash clothes like Grammy, but I can teach you what she did. And I saw him yesterday. We took out his trash because it's snowing today. I did his dishes. He doesn't have anything stinky in the sink. There's nothing stinky there. And he wants to go through and organize the parlor. She has so much stuff. I don't know. I think from the first client that she related to me. I know that everybody would feel really bad about what I'm going through, but I don't want them to feel bad. I just wonder if there's any right time to tell people, because it's not about me. I didn't hurt anybody. So that's a good thing. If I was feeling outside of myself, I just pulled myself back in through mindfulness, being present. I'm wondering if I'm going to be emotionally constipated and just ignore. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to block this process. I think my job's going to give me next week off. My private practice, I don't work, I don't eat, so I keep that one going. But yeah. What else was I thinking today? I took a nap. I was tired. I had 2 hours between sessions, so I took a nap, and I've been eating a lot of fucking comfort food. Today feels easier than yesterday. God, yesterday was a lot. It was, the only thing I can attribute it to was our big kid, our firstborn. When he came home from the hospital, I was 26 years old. My husband was 25. Brought our first child home from the hospital. Had no idea what we were fucking doing. And I looked at this newborn, and I was 26, and I was like, okay, now what do we do? Do we go to the zoo? Do we like, what do we do now? Do we entertain him somehow? From having newborns, I've had 4 babies. I don't want any of that shit. Oh my god, that's such a new person thing to think. New parent. You know, he was new, I was new. I was freaking this shit out at the same time. And all they want is a clean diaper, a warm blanket, and a boob. That's all they want. But I did have the I did come home and I was like, okay, now what? Now what? What do we do now? How do we entertain him? Dude. You know, do like those stupid dances in the movies of like 3 men and a baby or whatever. I don't want that shit. God, I just had a brain fart. So, putting my legs out. I'm just going to be scooped in right now. I'm still trying to be an effective helper. Am I still doing it to the satisfaction that I feel like I'm doing it? Yes. Will I be able to do this every day? I wish I could. I also wish that my mom was still alive. There's been a few times today that I've thought, took a picture of her when she was wheeling out of the house on the gurney. The medical examiner said, you might want to leave the room, and my dad and I went, nope. We're not going anywhere. They wheeled her out. I said, Dad, I want to take a picture. I've been seeing her face in that picture all day today. Not because it's a gruesome sight, but it's because it's the last time I'm going to see her. So, I guess I'll keep this one short. I'll be back later, though, since I'm documenting every couple of hours. Anyway, currently, 6 a.m., 7 something a.m. will be about 48. Kids don't have school today or tomorrow from the snow, so that's good. We have weather days today and tomorrow. They didn't go yesterday because once they called it on the phone, I was like, you're not going. You're not going. But I was thinking of that newborn memory of my big kid because yesterday was very much like that experience of what we do now. What do we do? I don't know what to do. It's almost like you know you can do something, but you can't. And it's really weird limbo situation where essentially all you can really do is sit in how you feel and absorb it and be there and suck. That is it. If you wonder what I'm looking at, I'm looking at my plants all over the place. They all have names. This one's Frankenstein. It's a cross between Biliatia and my I can't say this right. Atabapoense. So they look. This is a small leaf. These are small leaves, but they look really similar to Billie Jean's, Biliatia's, and they've crossbred them and made a. It's called a black philodendron. I think it's called black Biliatia. But I named it Frankenstein. This is one of its leaves. It's been beat up. So I look around. I talk and look around. And feel so much fucking feeling. I'm gonna put this on video. Because I want to document it officially. I said to my dad and my family, my husband and my children, yesterday, when my dad came over for lunch, I said, at my funeral, this is my wishes, you have it on video, at my funeral, I want AC/DC Back in Black played. I want cussing to be prolific. I want everybody to say fuck all the fucking time. I want shit to flow freely. And I want people to flip people off. I want them to flip each other off. Just all the time. Because that is who I am. That is how I do therapy. And that is how I interact with my clients. I mean, really, I keep it as real as possible, which is why I'm doing this. Because this is fucking insanity to record this shit. To put myself out there like that. I'm not gonna be hard to find. It fucking says Arlington on it. God. But again, I'm a helper. Trying to help helpers who help through helping. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just know I need to go and cry again. So, I'm gonna go and sit on the couch, watch something stupid on YouTube. See your face in my head. Hear the phone call in my ears of when they pronounced her dead. Just let it go. I'm just gonna let it cry. Because it doesn't last forever. And it needs to come out. And we haven't even reached the fucking funeral yet. Holy shit. There's so many people today that reached out that want to help. They want to do something. They want to do anything. I have a plant friend. She bought one of my plants that was up for sale, which was named for sale, which is quite funny. It was one of her dream plants, and I told her, she messaged me yesterday, and she complained about something plant related or something. She goes, how are you? And I thought, I don't know her very well. People in California, if you don't know them for like 20 years, you don't ask for anything. But I'm taking myself out of my comfort zone. I live in Texas, and they do shit different out here, and I'm gonna do shit different too. And I decided to tell her, and I said, my mom died today. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I feel. She went quiet. She came back and said, my mom is my best friend. I have no fucking idea what I would do without her. I don't even know what you're going through. I'm just like, that's fair. We all fucking thought my dad would die first anyway, including my dad. He even said yesterday, he said, I was gonna die first. And I looked at him and I said, everybody else thought so too. He has so many fucking issues. So, today she reached out and she's like, I want to do something. I want to do dinner this weekend for your family. I want to help you with your plant chores. And I just started tearing up. And I couldn't let myself feel it really because I was in the middle of my work day. I wasn't in the middle of session, but I was preparing to go to another appointment. And it was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. It was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Because she gets it. I love my plants. They love me too. And should I croak over? It's also on video. Everything goes to Lauren. All of it. Send it to Lauren. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but it's all yours. All probably 120 plates. It's all yours. So, but that was really sweet. And I had to let her know that I don't think I'm gonna be taking her up on that offer this weekend. I said, but can I ask you later? She said absolutely. And then she replied and goes, I got you 10 sachets of good bugs. I use bugs for my pest control. And these bugs eat the bugs. I got sick of chasing the bad bugs through the pesticides. And so I keep my humidity up. It's not up that not much right now. It needs to be higher. I keep my humidity up, but I use good bugs, which eat the bad bugs. So I don't have to chase them anymore because now they're running for their lives, which is how I appreciate it. And I messaged back and said that that's a really weird gift to give anybody else. Yeah, I love it. I ordered bugs before last week, before the freeze. I don't know when I'm gonna get them with the shipping. But they're coming sometime. But I do good bugs for my pest control. These things. This one's old, but there's bugs in there. They come out and eat the bad bugs. This is a newer one. Same thing. Cleaner, I guess you could say. That one's been in the water. So, yeah. Lots of talk of anything final. I also want AC/DC's Back in Black to be played by Dylan. My family knows who Dylan is. He's a friend of my family. I hear somebody on my ceiling. They're in the game room. So, yeah. This is a shitty situation. But life doesn't leave us without scars. I was in a car accident 9 years ago. I think it was 9 years ago. And I broke bones. I broke my collarbone, broke my sternum, a couple ribs. I was 21 weeks pregnant with my last little girl, who's now 8. And she's good. She was okay. I was beat the fuck up. But as a mom, I'll take it. You know, she was not able to take it, and I would still fucking take it. Hell. But with situations in life, it's like a broken bone. I can feel it broken. It's high here, it's low here, it's got that divot right there. It grew back like that, so it fused on this side and this side, grew like that. This is a life broken bone. This is where life isn't gonna be the same. We can repair, we can rebuild, we're gonna be okay, but we're always gonna have that wound of my mom dying. And I actually think that my the anniversary of my accident, I actually think it was on the 8th, 7 or 8, January 7 or 8, it just passed, it literally just passed, I just realized that. I think it was the 7th actually. 1/7/16 was when it happened, I think. My little girl was born in May of 2016. So, yeah. But it's just a constant, it's just a reminder, right here. What's really funny is once this healed, once in a while, this caused issues. Obviously, the clavicle, you can't do anything with it. You can't do anything with the sternum, the ribs. You just gotta lay there, right? And let them heal, which sucks. But when this healed, this doesn't bark at me. This barked when it was healing. When my sternum was healing, I didn't feel anything at all. It just fixed itself. But now once in a while, my chest will hurt, right where it got, right at the seatbelt area, right there, right in the middle, and I'll just be like, oh, out of nowhere, just it'll be all achy and sore and hurt. And that's what grieving's like. That's what I expect it to be like. Just once in a while, it's just gonna be like, ooh. So, yeah. I guess that's all I got right now. A helper helping helpers who help. So stupid. Oh my god. But this is a therapist who's going through shit. I'm going through shit right now. And I'm gonna document every fucking second of it because I'm insane. Helpers who help. Helping helpers who help. You don't gotta be a therapist to help. You just gotta be there. the ladies at my church are going to do the dinner. I already reached out to them. Oh, that was another thing. Like, one of the Bible study lady, the leader, she reached out to me today, personally. Because there's a group chat. Shit. She reached out to me and said, if you need anything, let me know. They all say that. They all fucking say that. In California, the translation, the realistic translation in California is don't fucking say anything to me. Don't come to me. Don't bother me. Don't ask. This is all... It's all just fucking talk. That's the culture in California. I'm out here. I know the culture of California. But I can't use the culture of California when I'm in an area where I don't really know anybody. That won't do anything for me. So I replied back after she said that, and I said, we need to do the dinner. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I don't know how to do that. And that'll be really helpful. She said, yeah. Let me know when it is. Date and time and people. I have a mean thing that I want to do. My mom wants to be buried in California. I don't think California deserves her. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I already brought it up. Fuck it, I'll say it. Fuck it. Fuck. She told me 6 months ago, just out of the blue, I want to be cremated and buried in Montecito. And we have family members in Montecito. And, well, shit goes sideways and we actually have to do something. So, I'm a greedy little bitch. And I don't think California deserves her. My lights are turning off. So, what I want to do is keep her ashes here. And mail off some random fucking dirt in some urn. I know what I want to do. I want a portion of her ashes. I told Dad, I hope you're okay with this, but I would really love to have some of her ashes. I want to have some in my house. I'm thinking about making some into little bits of jewelry, and then I'm going to put her in the Arboretum in Dallas. She loved nature. My granny was very green thumb, lots of plants. And I didn't know I had a green thumb until I moved out here. And I had an opportunity to figure out if I was good at plants or not. My mom always looks at my plants and she's just astounded by the amount of plants I have and the amount of knowledge I have and how I can keep them all alive. She really loved nature. And I know the Arboretum very well. I have a membership. I go there a lot. And go there as often as I can. And I'm going to find a spot that I like the best. And I'm going to sit there. I'm going to make sure that there's a place to sit. And I'm going to put a little bit of her in there. And when I want to go see my mom, I'm going to go to my spot. And I'm going to look at my jewelry and I'm going to have her in my home. And California doesn't deserve her. They don't. Nobody there deserves her. So I want to do that. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it because I don't know who's going to watch this video. I mean, nobody's watching it now, but it doesn't fucking matter. I didn't want my family members to to go to her funeral, garden dirt in an urn. I love them. But that side's selfish. I love you. I love all of you. If you're watching this, I love you. But you're incredibly selfish. All I get now are messages of I should've, I could've, I didn't dies. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't come to me and say I could have called or I should have gone or I should have made the party. No, fuck that shit. You were invited. You made a choice. She stays here. My mom was always about their family. Just because you're related to somebody doesn't make you family. And the way that they treat each other doesn't make them family either. If it's not convenient, they don't go. It's just the way they are. They've always been that way. And I love them to death. But they don't deserve her. I do. My dad does. My brothers do. We deserve her. Okay. This is probably the longest video I've ever done, so, especially if you add on the 2 minutes I did before. But I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna go see my family. And, probably drown my sorrows in more ice cream. We have so much ice cream. Okay. I don't know who's watching this, but God bless you. And, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I really do. Be safe. Life's better with you in it. All the time. All the time. So I'll see you later. Okay, bye.